From $2 million investments to reopen a ski area to game-changing lift upgrades, here are 5 Midwest ski improvements that you need to know about this offseason. What's going on, Midwest skiers and riders? Matthew Zaransky with MidwestSkiers.com, and today we are talking all about off-season improvements. And since we can't hit every single one of them, I pulled 5 upgrades that I am personally really looking forward to this summer. But without further ado, let's dive right into it. Let's start with number 1, Welch Village's new Skytrek Quad. Over at Welch Village, they will replace their 1989 Ski Link Hall double chairlift with a brand new Skytrek fixed grip quad. This lift will see a pretty significant realignment as well, moving the lift line a little further to looker's right and cutting right through where the terrain park is located, which obviously raises the question, where's the terrain park gonna go? Well, the park and its rope tail will be relocated to the run called Heidi's Hollow, basically following a similar path that the old Hall double took that used to run along the tree line on looker's left side of that run. This relocation will give the park a little more pitch, which will be great for building bigger features, and this location will also avoid any cross traffic with that new beginner area. And they are also planning on relocating the smaller carpet lift that was located lower down in that pod. Although they are unsure of the exact location for this moved carpet, it will likely end up a little bit higher uphill adjacent to the bigger carpet, very close to where the original loading terminal was for that double chair. The new Skytrek Quad will feature black terminals and the first battery backup motor system across the Midwest. And the addition of this quad pushes Welch just ahead of Devil's Head for the most quad chairlifts of anyone across the Midwest, with 7 quad chairs. This new lift, and more importantly, the rework of the beginners area, will be a great addition for Welch, making their learn to ski environment just that much better. For number 2, we're gonna swing on up to Duluth, where Spirit's gonna welcome in a brand new Lightner Palma fixed grip quad. This offseason, Spirit Mountain will welcome a brand new Lightner Palma fixed grip quad that will replace the old Gandy chair, a 1976 Hall triple that was installed just a couple of years after Spirit opened in 1974. Although the Spirit team is currently unsure if the new lift will retain the same name, the new lift line will be slightly adjusted to help the flow between Spirit Express and the Big Air chair. The new alignment will move the lower terminals slightly downhill and south, pretty much splitting where the old Gandy and Summit terminals were located. The lift line will then follow the southern tree line of Gandy Dancer. The new unload terminal will be pretty much where the previous one was located, moving just slightly south. As part of this installation, Spirit will remove the old Gandy chair and the Summit chairlift as well, a 1974 Hall triple, the last remaining OG chairlift in Spirit's lineup. Another great move that's part of this installation is that they're going to be removing the old double jaw chairlift, or what's remaining of it, and that'll open up 4-pipe run as well, which in my opinion is one of the better beginner runs in the region. This new chairlift will be a welcomed addition to Spirit's lineup, as it'll increase uphill capacity and technically should decrease travel time by a handful of seconds if they're going to be running it at full line speed. Hey, a win is a win. Super stoked to ride this one in a handful of months. Sticking on the North Shore, number 3 is Lutsen's new Papa Charlie's. As many of you will recall, in June of 2023, Papa Charlie's was lost in a fire that engulfed the entire structure. Luckily, nobody was hurt, but watching a building that housed so many memories across decades devastated the Midwest ski community. The bar and restaurant was named after Charlie Skinner, who acquired Lutsen Mountains in 1980 and laid the framework for what it has become today. That's why this new building means so much to both Lutsen and the Midwest. But let's just start off with the name. The new name will be simply Charlie's Alpine Bistro, or as everyone else is going to call it, including myself, just Charlie's. Charlie's will have a slightly different feel than that of the original, focusing on that dinner and late evening period after some après drinks at the Lofty Gondola. That said, it isn't going to be a ski boots type of place like Lofty is. Instead, it's going to be a dinner and evening venue, so you're going to want to swing back by the room or car to swap those boots out for shoes. But if you're concerned that this will mean that Charlie's will lose its live music legacy, don't be, because the Lutsen team is planning on having live music 5 days a week, helping support that local music scene. On that note, Charlie's will include a full-service bar with plans to have drink service continue after the kitchen closes. And this all translates to making it the place to close out your day while skiing the Midwest's biggest ski resort. Taking a look at the food service, Charlie's will feature an open-air kitchen that flows into the bar and restaurant with stunning views of Moose Mountain. Perfect for enjoying dinner and a few drinks after a long day of skiing and riding. The building's southwest-facing walls will be all glass, allowing for some amazing views of those North Shore sunsets. The menu will offer items that complement the region, such as freshly caught fish from Lake Superior and other North Shore staples. Charlie's will be open for breakfast and dinner with a midday turnover closure during the ski day, so no more lunch. Now, one of the most interesting additions this new building will house is the 8 brand new studios that will be available for rental throughout the season. These will offer similar views to that of Charlie's with windows facing that southwest direction, and each will feature its own balcony. These units will be part of the Eagle Ridge family, meaning that you will also get access to the workout and pool facility during your stay. So no more having to poach if you're on a budget. Oh yeah, and that's the best part. These units will be a more budget-friendly option when compared to the units at Eagle Ridge, and given that you'll be right in the heart of the action, I think these are going to be a very welcomed addition for most skiers and riders. All this being said, yes, Charlie's is going to be a different experience than that of the OG, and with change, there will be, of course, a lot of naysayers. However, I'm pretty excited to see what this team has been cooking up, and those studio units really have me intrigued. I'm pretty stoked to stay in one of those this upcoming winter. If I'm being completely honest though, I'm really just happy to have another option to close out the evening up in the Lutsen region. And speaking of lodges, number 4, Nordic Mountain's new lodge. This new lodge will replace the old yurt that was located next to the OG lodge and will become the new home for ticketing, snow school, retail, ski patrol, and an all-new food service outlet. Even better, it'll be connected to the existing lodge with a large patio area, which will create a new hub for everything for grabbing your pass to warming up between laps. This space is designed to serve both guests and employees, with a lower level featuring expanded locker rooms and lounges for ski patrol and snow school staff, and the 3rd floor will house administrative offices and meeting spaces. The remodel also frees up much needed space in the OG lodge. For instance, the current ski patrol room will become extra cafe seating, and since ticketing and retail are moving to the new building, the rental shop will then have more room to breathe and better serve their guests. Overall, it's going to be a great addition to Nordic Mountain's facilities and much better than just a yurt. Now, before we dive into the last improvement, if you enjoy Midwest ski content such as this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of our ski community. And then there's the improvement that I'm definitely most excited about on this list, and that's Nutt Hill's complete overhaul and renovation. And I'm guessing you're probably wondering, what is Nutt Hill? Well, Nutt Hill is a super small community ski hill located in Plymouth, Wisconsin that has maybe about 100 feet of vertical. The problem is that it has been basically inoperable since 2014 due to operational costs and lack of natural snow. Well, thanks to the nonprofit She's Capital Winter Park, yeah, not kidding on that one, they have raised over $2 million thanks to donors like Sargento, Masters Gallery, and Sartori. Yeah, cheese companies. This money has and will be used to transform this area into a perfect community snow sport spot for the local community. The improvements include a brand new carpet lift that'll serve both tubing, skiing, and snowboarding, a piston bully 100, and a brand new snowmaking system from Alpine. This system will include 1,200 feet of ductile pipe, a brand new pump station, 3 guns including 2 mobile TR8s and 1 TT10. Although this system is small, it'll move up to 400 gallons per minute, and given the space that they are looking to cover, it's going to be a fantastic setup for this little ski area. I am super stoked to see them reopen next season with all of these additions, and I am definitely hoping to make it out there to experience it for myself. Cheese companies helping revive a Midwest ski area. I mean, is there anything more Midwest or specifically Wisconsin than that? Of course, these aren't all the improvements going on across the Midwest, so what is your local Midwest area working on? Drop that in the comments below. But until next time, I hope everybody has a great week. Pray for that snow, and I'll see you out there.